Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Get my stuff pulled up here. Get it put up here. There. Now y'all can see me better. Good morning, Butter. Butter, make it better. Red, how you doing? I'm watching you. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody good? I got to fix this nail. I got a little snag on the side of it. All right, I think I got it. It don't look real pretty, but I got it. Tank Gill, Clancy. There's head work. How y'all doing? Oh, buddy, you out for a walk? That's nice. You got to do it while it's still cool out. That's for sure. Because it's a hot son of a bitch out there. It's gonna be a hot one. Oh. Minnie Mo, how's it going? You made it live. He just fell asleep about 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago, I guess, something like that. You know, because he wants to play at night, keep me from sleeping, but then he crashes during the day. I keep telling myself, I'm going to nap while he's napping. I'm going to nap while he's napping. And it never works out that way, like ever. But maybe today I can actually get a good nap this afternoon because we're doing pulled pork for supper tonight. And I've already got that going in the crock pot, so I don't have to do anything. Hey, Kate. How's it going? Jody girl. But he is out. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved the blanket. And he was playing pretty good when we got up this morning. We were up at like 12:20. So I'd actually gotten to sleep in my bed for maybe an hour and a half, if that. Maybe. I know it was less than 2 hours that I got to sleep in my bed. So then we got up at 12:20. He ate. And we went back to sleep on the couch fairly quickly. He didn't really want to play or anything too much then. Hey, let it go. How's it going? So, the mother of monkeys, Khaleesi. That's so funny. I know, Minnie Mo, that's what it feels like. I try. Oh my God, I try, but Khaleesi. That's funny. I like that. But then we were up again at 4. And that time after he ate, he wanted to play. And by play, I mean pull my hair and grab all over my face and yeah. And we were up for a while. I tried to get him to go back to sleep. He did not want to go back to sleep. So it was a good probably hour and a half before he finally went back to sleep. And then we were up a little bit before 8. So I was tired, y'all. Boss, I was tired. I was real tired, boss. Hey, Games, how's it going? I put a photo and today a video of my fur. Where, Minnie Mo? I didn't see it. Did I just miss it? Is it in the general chat? I'm looking. I don't see it. Where'd you put it? In general chat? I'm in general chat, ain't I? Yeah, I'm in general chat. I don't see nothing. Why for? How come I don't see it? I don't see yesterday still. I'll look better here in a little bit. But yeah, so got up this morning a little before 8. He ate again. And then he played on the porch while I was getting my my caffeine levels and my nicotine levels back up to par. Hey, Kim. And he played pretty good too. He was playing with the dogs and he was practicing climbing, and he played pretty good for a while. And then we had a big old nasty diaper. And after I changed his butt again, he crashed. He probably won't sleep too long though, because I've been walking around and moving around, all that. So he's 4 weeks old. Let it go. 4 weeks. Oh, it's in share content. Okay, let me see. Oh, see, I told y'all he'd probably be waking up. What you doing? What you doing? You're a pretty boy. You're a pretty boy. Good morning, Christy. So everybody that watched the video that I uploaded last night, I'm still learning how to do all this editing and all that stuff. But I did add, like the photos, not the photos, sorry, I'm not saying this right. The pictures that I made for like intro and, and for after the video. Y'all give me feedback and stuff on how y'all are liking the uploads and the way that I'm doing the uploads. Hey, Vanessa, good morning. Games, how you doing? You bring such joy to me. Every time you post a new video, I send it over to my daughter, hoping to give her a moment of joy and love. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad that everybody is enjoying seeing him and getting as much from him as I do. Because even though it's hard work and I'm not sleeping much, he's worth every bit of it. He really is. Definitely worth it. That definitely worth it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. What? You give me kisses? Did you give me kisses? You give me kisses? Yeah, he is pretty adorable. It makes you happy? Good. I think we all need just a little something right now, that's brings us a smile and makes us feel a little love, and everything going on in the world. We all need a little bit of just something that kind of puts a smile on your face. I did put him in the shower with me last night since he got in the shower with me yesterday morning. So I just went ahead and put him in there with me last night, and he did really good. I held him, and he seemed to really like the warm water from the shower on him and stuff. The only thing is when I had to set him back down on my feet so that I could wash, I was afraid like he was getting too cold, but I tried to move as fast as I could. Like, kiss. Trying to move as fast as I could. And so I actually got the blow dryer out when we got out of the shower. And of course, it takes like a whole second, whole 30 seconds to get him dry with the blow dryer because he just doesn't have that much hair. But he really seemed to like that warm air. And I was very careful, to make sure I didn't burn him or anything like that. But he did seem to really like that warm air. I'm going to try not to bombard you with questions today, but I do have one. Will he eat food other than a bottle, and what will he eat? Not yet, he won't. Not yet, he won't. When he is about 4 months old is when we will start working with him on eating fruits and vegetables. And then at about 6 months, we also add what is called monkey biscuits. And that is exactly what it sounds like. It kind of looks like little dog biscuits, but they are specially formulated for monkeys and the things that their diet, the nutritional value that they need. But he will be on a bottle, the formula, for a full year. But at about 4 months, we'll start adding fruits and vegetables. And it'll just kind of be, at that point, it's just kind of like a treat, really, like a little snack for him, because his main nutrition is still going to come from the formula. Oh, yeah, you can bathe the monkey. He gets a bath every day. Full grown, let it go. He'll be about roughly about 24 inches tall, but he'll be 10 pounds at the most. Okay, so it's baby formula. He's on, okay, kisses, okay. He's on baby formula. It's the Similac Pro Advanced, but you mix that with rice cereal. That's right, Edward. Oh, you're very welcome, Christy. You're very welcome. And what we do is we mix it ahead of time. So like what you do is it's like I use a shaker bottle because I know that like I'm mixing it really well with a shaker bottle. But you put 8 ounces of bottled water in your shaker bottle, 4 scoops of the formula, and 2 scoops of the rice cereal. And you mix that up really well. It'll last 2 days in the refrigerator, although we've not even had it last that long. I mean, that usually lasts through the day, maybe a bottle or 2 into the next day, but it's usually all gone that day. But of course, it's refrigerated, and then we just pour his bottle and heat it up when it's time for him to eat. But we always make it ahead of time. So it's not just formula, it's formula with the rice cereal. But yeah, he'll be eating fruits and vegetables, like a lot of leafy greens, sweet potatoes, cucumbers, and, all your nice fresh veggies and stuff. Now, the lady that I call my monkey mama mentor, and she has 48 years experience. I have to correct myself on that. I kept saying 47 years, but I actually talked to her yesterday. She called after my stream. And like throughout the day, hers get, big old plates of fruits and vegetables and all of that. Nice fresh fruits and vegetables. But then at dinner, they eat whatever she's eating. You do have to be careful with that because they are very susceptible for diabetes. So you do have to be careful. It's not like you're giving them massive amounts. She said when she fixes their plates, it's, like you would fix for like a 5-year-old child. Is it like kind of the portions that you would give? But of course they have their monkey biscuits and all of that stuff as well. And she said with hers, and hers are, I think the youngest one she has is 4, fixing to be 4, I believe. Because she has several. But I think her youngest one is fixing to be 4. But with all of hers, and her oldest one right now is 8. But with all of hers, if they still want a bottle, They get a bottle. She says if they want a bottle, she fixes them a bottle. Of course, it's just regular milk at that point because it's still good bonding time for you and the baby, regardless of how old they are. Did you have to take a course in raising monkeys? No, I didn't. But there are states that do require that. Like Florida requires you to have so many hours before you're able to get a permit to have one. Hey, 50 Shades, how are you? Yes, he is. He's very tiny. He's about a pound. Could you use shampoo on him like Johnson's baby shampoo? You can use baby shampoo. But I use no, you don't get health papers, Red Roadrunner. You don't. You get USDA paperwork from the breeder, which is a must. You get your USDA paperwork, and then I will have my permit through my county. I talked to the guy the other day. He's who I was like communicating back and forth with before I even got him. But he had surgery, and so he's out on sick leave right now, but he'll be back on the 1st. And so he'll come over then. I'll get my permit. You get your permit redone every year. What? And I need to take him in to see the vet, just for that general checkup. Okay. Okay. I know you're hungry. This is what he does when he's hungry. Yeah. All right. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I do need to feed him a bottle because he's hungry. As you see. Please visit amongst yourselves. I shall return. Okay, I'm back. Wait. All right, give me just a second, guys. All right, nobody. I got it right here. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Holden McGroin. I love that name. I think that is hilarious. But yes, he does sleep with me. I'm sorry if I can't scroll up at the moment. I'll do that after I feed him though. But yes, he does sleep with me. I am his bed, pretty much. Yes, Kate has been doing really good for herself. Average lifespan is anywhere from 20 to 40 years. And if you're talking about monkeys, yes, they are a ton of work. A lot of work. Yeah, braided butt hairs. It doesn't take long because like I said, I pre-mix it. Yes, Vanessa, it is Similac Advanced Baby Formula that is mixed with Gerber rice cereal. That's what his bottles consist of. Every bottle. You're welcome, Kate. It's true. You've been doing really good for yourself. I'm proud of you, girl. He will stand about 24 inches tall and he'll weigh around 10 pounds. They're so smart. It's awesome to see something be so tiny. Oh, yes. And yeah, and you can clicker train them. And we are going to work on that. He needs to be just a little bit older before we get real involved with training. Although he does know what kisses is already. He already knows. And sometimes when I actually ask, can I have a kiss? He'll actually give me a kiss. But I'm the only one he'll do that with right now. And he doesn't do it all the time. But he does know what it means. Oh, she's talking about sugar gliders? Mini Mo? Oh, yeah. But they do have clicker training. You know, like you use the clicker like with training a dog, the little clicker. Are you done? You done? You don't want no more? You don't want it? Goodness. Well, you ain't got much left to drink. You drank the whole thing. All right. Oh, y'all clicker train the ferrets? That's cool. Chinchillas are cool. That's cool, Vanessa. All right, let me go up and make sure I didn't miss anything when I went to fix him his bottle. I try to make sure that I'm getting everybody's comments. Yeah, they're disease-free, Red Roadrunner. In the wild, yes, they can carry like a lot of different viruses and stuff, like nasty viruses and stuff. But the thing is, as he's never been in the wild, his parents have never been in the wild, their parents have never been in the wild. You see what I'm saying? But yes, he's disease-free. And the breeder that I used is one of, like, he's an extremely well-known breeder all through the United States. Just happened to be that he's in Texas, which made it a little bit easier on me. It was still 6 hours, but still, 6 hours one way, but still, that was no monkeys for me. I'm living vicarious. They're illegal. Yeah, you do have to know your state laws. That's for sure. Because some states it's okay, some states it's not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Kisses. He eats 50. I don't know how many bottles it would be, but he eats every 2.5 to 3.5 hours. Very expensive, Holden. Very, very expensive. I'd rather not discuss exact dollar amount, but very, very expensive. Several thousand. We'll leave it at that. But, they kind of have to be because a lot of people will get them and they're just not. You can watch, there's so many like monkey videos on monkey channels, I should say, actual monkey channels. Hang on, I'm going to grab your toys. We'll get some of your toys. He loves this thing. That's what Jenna sent him, and he loves it. And he also loves chewing on his keys. There's a lot of monkey channels right now, and it's macaques. Most of the channels are in Asian countries, which that's where macaques come from, is your different Asian countries and stuff. But the thing is these people will actually poach. They poach them. They'll kill the mothers to take the baby, and they use the baby to strictly basically make money on YouTube. Most of the videos they post, the baby's throwing a fit, or they're teasing the baby to make them throw a fit. It's really, a lot of videos are really, really, really bad. They make them walk on their back legs. And the way they teach them to do that is by either tying their hands behind their backs, or they'll make them, there's like this thing that they'll put across their shoulders and they put their arms up over it. So that's the only way that they can walk. A lot of these videos are bad. Well, the thing is once it's out of this little bitty tiny cute baby stage, once they hit about 8 months or so, all of a sudden either that baby has, had some kind of unfortunate accident, or it's ran away, or, they come up with some kind of story that they feed everybody. And next thing you know, a couple weeks later, they have another little bitty baby. And it's a cycle that repeats. It's a repeating cycle. And that's what got me interested in macaques to begin with, was watching these videos. And I would be so upset at how they were being treated. And I didn't know anything about monkeys. But I knew what I was seeing was not right. I knew enough to know that. And I couldn't understand, when they finally would feed the baby, they're holding the baby like way out here to feed it, or they're trying to make the baby hold the bottle themselves. They would film the baby like throwing a fit, laying on the floor for like 10 minutes, just screaming and crying and having these massive Mac attacks. And you're just standing there fucking filming it instead of going, I was like, why aren't they cuddling this baby? Why aren't they picking this baby up? I couldn't understand it. And that's what actually got me interested in it. And it took a while to figure out what kind of monkey it was I was seeing, because they keep calling them pocket monkeys. There's no such thing as a pocket monkey. And so I don't even know how I finally figured it out, but I did. I figured out that what I was seeing was baby macaques. And it's usually either the longtails, like him, the pigtails, or the rhesus macaques that are being so abused. It's just really ridiculous. But they'll be doing things to scare them on purpose. And it's just, they do that. Tank Girl, they're trying to advertise that it's like this is some just itty bitty tiny monkey that stays this itty bitty tiny. And that's not what happens. A marmoset is not even considered a pocket monkey. They will call them, now a marmoset they do call finger monkeys. But, I could hold him if I had him in like a protective backpack type thing that they make. I could, but I will not be doing that. For one, they can catch anything we can. So if we get the flu, they can get the flu. So you have to be, very careful with exposing them to people and stuff. Plus, all it would take would be like one asshole to say that he scratched them or bit them or something and I could lose my monkey. And I'm not willing to do that. It's not worth it. And I don't leave my house anyway. Like, unless I have a doctor's appointment, I just don't go anywhere. So I'm literally with him all the time. But to me, it's not worth the risk of taking him in public for him to get sick. Or it's just not worth it. But I could. And there are people that do. I just don't think that it's very smart. Oh, you've always wanted to be a poacher hunter, right? They ought to be hunted. Huh. They should be hunted. Because they're not nice. Did you spit up? Or no, maybe it's just milk. Maybe it's just milk. Yes, people are a danger to him. Yeah, sometimes there are. I put my deposit down on him, but I ended up getting him because there was a list. But I think I was like third on the list for a male, something like that. I think it was third. But it didn't take long for me to get him. Oh, he's trying to cop. That's so cute, Tank Girl. Right, Kim? That's the thing. You got to be able to protect them. And I really don't want the attention from people either, like taking him out in public and everybody's wanting to ooh and ah, and you got people gathering around you and all that kind of stuff. And just, no. I don't like people that much. I originally wanted a female red roadrunner because I have 2 teenage boys, and I was like, look, I want to buy pink, damn it. But the more I learned about them, so when females hit sexual maturity, they have a monthly cycle just like we do. And with that, they can have the same kind of issues that we do. I mean, they can have endometriosis, they can have ovarian cyst. They can have really bad cycles where they'll hold their little tummies when they're cramping and, all of that. And with a female, like he is very bonded to me right now. A female would be the same way. But as a female got older, she would not want anything to do with me because they're very hierarchy driven. And in the wild, your troops are mostly females. You'll have one alpha male in the troop, and then you'll have some juvenile males that have not hit sexual maturity yet in the troop. But it's mainly females, and females are always in the troop. So yes, eventually I would be competition, and she would only want to associate with my husband or the boys. And you know what? I ain't doing that. I'm the one putting all this work into it. But a male will stay bonded to the mom. They stay very, very bonded to you. They're always good with other females. And so long as there are the males that they're around, like they grow up around the males in the household and stuff, they're fine. It doesn't mean that they're still not going to challenge. They will. It's just a different type deal than with females. Oh yes, Holden, I did. And I continue to do my research. Like that part of it should never, ever stop. The education and the research when it comes to this should never stop. And if you think that you've gotten to a point where you know it all, you probably shouldn't have a monkey. Hey, Solo Blue. I mean, the friend of mine that has, almost 50 years experience, she said she learned something new every day from hers. Every day they teach her something that she didn't know. And I think that is so cool. Hello, Bluebird on my shoulder. Welcome. Yes, he does take naps. He just woke up from one. If you watch the beginning of the video when I started, he was actually asleep. And then he woke up and he had a bottle and now he's playing. Do monkeys eat meat? And when he gets teeth, are you afraid he'll bite you? Oh, he already has teeth. He's been teething. He already almost has a mouthful. They can eat meat. The other name for a long-tailed macaque is crab-eating macaques. So, they can have meat and stuff, but you just don't want them to have like a lot of it. Their main diet is going to be fruits and vegetables. How do they learn to not do something? You can't teach them like dogs, I imagine. Actually, they're smarter than dogs. They are much, much more intelligent. So you tell them no. I mean, you just have to teach them. You just work with them steadily, and you work with them every day. It is like starting over too, Holden. Let me tell you. My youngest is 15. It's been a long time since I've had to get up in the middle of the night with a baby. And I don't know where along the way I got old, but I did. Because it's hard. Hell, I've had cats for 30-ish years and I'm still teaching myself on right. The best thing you can do, very much like a human. Macaque DNA is like there's less than 2% difference between their DNA and ours. Straight up. And they are super, super intelligent. It is like having a toddler, which he's not even at a toddler stage yet. He's just baby right now. But it'll be like having a toddler for the next 30 to 40 years, but it's a toddler that can bite the shit out of you and can, climb to get away from you and tear stuff up. And I mean, you have to make sure that you're providing them with everything they need. And a big part of that is stimulation of their mind, because they are so smart. You want them to be occupied doing things that are healthy for them, because if not, they will occupy themselves, and that might involve destroying your house. So you have to stay on top of it. What are you doing? What are you doing there, boys? What are you doing? What? What? You're being a sweet boy. You're being a sweet boy. Exactly. You don't want them to be bored. Let's hope he doesn't go through forever terrible twos. Well, I mean, no, with them, the thing is things are going to get tough, and it's going to get ugly when he hits sexual maturity. So that's going to be around 3 to 4 years. Now, I will have him neutered when he's 2, so that we're neutering him well before he hits sexual maturity. However, they are still going to go on instinct, and instinct is going to be to fight for that alpha position. So they are going to challenge you. You have to make sure that you maintain alpha position. You can never let them have the upper hand. But at the same time, you show them continuous love. And you don't teach a monkey by smacking a monkey or showing any kind of aggression towards it at all. You can correct them by, like, if he's chewing on a cord or something, I'm going to take the cord away and I'm going to give him something that he's supposed to be chewing on. But you don't ever want to really swat at one or smack one, because if you show aggression towards them, you're going to have an aggressive monkey. But if you teach them with love and you show a lot of patience, you're going to have a loving and patient monkey. But you're still going to have the times where they challenge you. And you just have to be willing to ride that wave and get through that. Your 9-year-old just hit 4 mentally. Oh my. I've got that. I've got one just turned 13 and his brother. I swear the terrible twos are going through those boys. Oh, yes. Yeah, just like a kid, boredom. They get bored, you know, which they make toys and stuff when he gets a little bit older that are actually called, they're enrichment toys. But they're very, very, very smart. And when he gets around that same age, probably around 3 or 4, is when he should be ready that we can actually work with him on toilet training him. Oh, you just asked it. But yes, they are trainable to use the toilet. But you have to be willing to put that work in. You have to work with them. You're good, Tank Girl. I figured that's what you were alluding to. I figured that's what you were alluding to. But you're not asking silly questions. And I don't mind the questions at all. I really don't. That's funny, Minimo. Where you going? You gonna go get Mitzi? You see a doggy over there? You gonna go get her? Solo, that's good. Yes, you can have the female spay. Actually, sometimes with the females, sometimes they can be spayed, but if they're having any kind of issues with their cycles and stuff, they'll do a hysterectomy on them. Oh, wow, Holden. What? Let me tell y'all something. There is nothing that will tangle your hair more than these little bitty monkey fingers. My hair this morning, oh my God. I had to use detangling spray to be able to brush through it because both sides around my face was so tangled from them little bitty monkey fingers. Oh yeah, Solo. You've got to teach them to be respectful. That was a big thing with me and the boys was I did not want to raise assholes, that's for sure. I have not yet let it go, but I've only had him a week. So, but that is something that I do plan on doing. You do need to have a plan in place. His favorite, he really likes this and this. And then he's got a little banana thing that's actually made for like cleaning infants' gums that has the little nubbies on it. He really likes that too. No, he does not sleep through the night. No. We're up and down all night long. He eventually will. But I mean, he's 4 weeks old. So, I mean, he's still a baby. He's just not going to sleep through the night for a while, which is fine. That's what I signed up for. Right. But I just really tired, y'all. I'm so tired. Everyone, like, there was one day over the weekend, it scared me to death when I woke up because I woke up on my own. He was not fussing. And he had crawled like underneath the blanket up next to my legs. And he was wide awake, laying there sucking his thumb. But it was like 6.5 hours since we had been up. And it scared me so bad when I woke up. But he was fine. He just, every once in a while, he'll get some sleep. I actually have a pet playpen, Holden. Braided butt hairs anywhere from shit. Sometimes it's only about 2 hours. Sometimes, we can go to 6. It just depends. I have a pet playpen where it zips on the top, but the problem is I can't put him down. He will scream bloody murder if I try to put him in his playpen so I can get something done. So I have a wrap, one of the baby wraps. And when I need to get stuff done, I just strap him to me and go on about it. He can be sound asleep, and I can wrap him up so good in his blanket. And as soon as I put him down in that playpen, he wakes up and he'll scream and holler. But as soon as I pick him up, he'll go right back to sleep. So we don't get a lot of rest. He really likes chewing on my bracelet, don't you? What you doing? Oh, you being cute. You being a cute boy. Huh? You being a cute boy. He got upset last night. We were eating dinner, and we're bad about eating in the living room. We probably should be eating at the table. But we were eating spaghetti, and so I had it in a bowl, and he kept reaching for my bowl, and I would move his hand away and tell him no. And he'd shake him, like a little Mac attack. He wouldn't go full-blown Mac attack, but he was enough to let me know he did not like me until, he sees Garrett. You can talk to Garrett? Oh, what's he doing?
I think he's scared of me now.
He's not scared of you. He's talking to you.
He grabbed my head.
He's trying to go over there to you. You go see Garrett? Hi, Michaela. Oh, Michaela, I know that's hard. Girl. That's got to be really stressful for you. What does the family like most of having him around? I don't know, Minnie Mo. Probably the fact that I'm busy and not pestering them.
You don't do nothing anyway. So.
Yeah, food just miraculously appears around here.
Yeah, it does.
The house just miraculously gets cleaned.
Yeah.
Hey, Wilby. I don't know if I said hi or not. Are you talking to Garrett still? You telling him about it? Are you telling him about it? Oh, goodness. You talking to him? Oh, what's he doing? You telling him? Are you telling him a story? No, he won't. I don't let him chew on that too much. Right? It's hard not to fall in love with him. He's so sweet. Oh, Cushing's disease? Really, Michaela? Wow. That's rough. Only safe place is Mama's arms. Nothing to get to him when they have. Exactly. And even with him sitting and playing, like he will not sit and play in the playpen. I can have it sitting right next to me. It ain't happening. But if when I'm trying to lay down, because I do have to lay down quite a bit during the day, and I wasn't doing it last week. I was not icing my head or anything at all last week, and I was really paying for it by the end of the week.
Is this a bite or?
No, it looks like a pimple. What? Yeah, tell him about it. Tell him.
Is he not reaching for the laptop?
Not yet. Where's Garrett going? Oh, did he go to his room? He's giving me more wrinkled. I'm smiling. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? You like Garrett, huh? You like to talk to Garrett. That's right, Edward. He'll sit with Garrett some, and he'll sit with Dad for a little bit, but as soon as he hears my voice, he's calling for me. He wants Mama, and when he's tired and sleepy, he wants me. He don't want anybody else holding him or messing with him. You go get Mitzi. Be careful. He's going after one of the dogs. Oh, easy, miss. Be nice. Oh. He hadn't been messing with her. It's the other one where I don't know where she's at. She's probably outside. It's the other one that he really likes and that really likes her. This one is just, the other one has been just really indifferent towards him. But he was crawling all over her this morning and stuff. Crawling all over this morning. All over him. Uh-oh. I spit up a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have bounced you around, huh? No, we're not going to eat the paper towel. I just want to get you. No. Just get you little lips. No. Just get you little lips. Oh, but somebody asked earlier, and I forgot to finish my answer to them about, like, am I afraid of getting bit and stuff? I'm not afraid of getting bit. I know I'll end up getting bit at least once. It's going to happen. And it will probably be because of a mistake I've made. That's usually what happens, is it's owner error is how you end up getting bit. Where are you going? Where are you going? You want your blanket? But I'm not afraid of it. I know it'll happen. Yes, he does. He loves Garrett. Both of the dogs are girls. The monkey bunch. Very true, braided butt hairs. Very true. It's just the monkey can do a whole lot more damage. But just wait until he gets mad and starts to hit you. Well, it'll happen. I've said it before I even got him. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. They have their own personalities. There's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. That's all part of it. You have to be willing to stick through it. That's fine, Minnie Mo. I have ankylosing spondylitis, which is an autoimmune disease that affects my spine and connective tissues. And then I also have what's called pseudotumor cerebri, or idiopathic intracranial hypertension, which means my brain is under pressure. I produce way too much cerebrospinal fluid. So I've had a shunt placed. I had a VP shunt placed within 2 months of diagnosis because it was really, really bad. But my pressure has never really normalized in my head. It's still too high. So I can't do a lot of things that I used to do. Not right now, I don't, Minnie Mo. But I have been on like Enbrel and sulfasalazine and all of that stuff before. But I have to lay down at times during the day. Every day, I have to make sure I take that time to lay down and I ice the back of my head. Because the pressure, I'm always in pain. I'm always in pain. It just varies day to day on how bad it is. So I always lay down and ice my head. That always seems to help some. And this last week, I didn't. We were learning, trying to adjust to having him and new schedule and all that kind of stuff, and or new routine, I should say. And oh, there's Hetty. There's the one that loves you and you love her. Yeah. So I didn't take the time to do that last week, and I'm trying to remember this week to make sure that I do it. But no, I don't mind questions about my illnesses. I actually started this channel for people with chronic illness, and it's just evolved. I started going more and more into comedy and stuff, and then now I've got him. But the foundation of my channel will always be to help people with chronic illness, to give them a little bit of a distraction, a little bit of time where they don't have to think about how bad they feel. And I think little Sammy is going to be able to help even more with that. He's going to be able to give people a little bit of distraction to feel something good for a little while. My shunt has not worked properly since I got it, unfortunately. I was already told in October, it's been adjusted twice. It's open as much as it can be open to drain. And they already told me in October that if things don't straighten out, then they're going to have to go back into my head. And I don't want that right now. It's just not something I want to go through. I don't want to deal with it. Every time they poke around in your brain, you're developing more and more scar tissue. And that causes issues as well. Hettie. What are you saying, Edward? This lady who's bringing up one monkey and two boys. All of them Texas bold like that. That's right. Oh yeah, Will. He's gonna throw team. They don't like being told no. They do not like being told no. It's gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna happen. Yes, he will too. Oh, come get some lovin's. Oh, come get some lovin's. Yeah. Did y'all see the video yesterday where he was playing with his toys, like down on my lap? And he'll play for just a minute or so, and then he runs back up, and he'll grab my face and curl up on my face. It's so cute. The other one's a cunt, right? Oh, yeah, for sure, Texas Strong. What you doing? What you doing, little boy? What? Hmm? That video made your day. Good. But it is funny when I go to the bathroom, I can't even go to the bathroom by myself. He's got to be in there with me, and he sits on my feet and holds my leg. Yeah. Say I can't get out of his sight, that's for sure. He don't like that. No. See, I don't like that. I gotta see my mama. I gotta know where her at. I gotta know where her's at. Yes, I do take meds every day. Seeing Sammy definitely is helping keep my heart from crying so fiercely about Preston. Michaela, I'm so sorry you're going through that. That's rough. I hear Ian Dury when I see Ian Dury. Who's Ian Dury? When I see Sammy for some reason. Oh, head work. When I got up this morning, I was watching that last half of Neg's stream from last night. I sure had a good laugh to start out the day. Head work. Yeah. My finger won't bend the way he wants it to bend. Yes, he is. That is for sure head work. Mhm. What is so interesting about that finger? Oh, no, 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 no. We're not biting on the ring. Let's turn that around the other way. That way you can't hurt it. I know. How dare you, finger? Yeah, that was pretty damn funny. Hmm. He's just as content as he can be. He won't sit with anybody else like this, though. Hmm. What you doing? To be honest, I walked away thinking I'm getting soft in my old age. Real quick. You did. I mean, it was, yeah, but it was funny. But you went pretty easy on him, but it was funny. Hmm. What you doing? What you doing? Oh. Hmm. What you doing? It's been really neat to watch him with like his hand-eye coordination getting better. That's been really cool to watch. And of course now he's like practicing climbing, and that's pretty cool too. Oh goodness, that was a big bark. That was a big bark. Yeah, he's getting sleepy again. Welcome back, Vanessa. She's back with clean honey. Yes, we definitely bonded very quickly. He wants to come snuggles with you. Do you want to go see Solo? And he's gonna get heady. You getting heady? Let's get in the back of my shirt. Yes, it will. Actually, when by the time he's about say 6 months old, his hair will actually be like a mohawk. He'll have like a little mohawk instead of this little reverse mohawk where he's got the bald spot. But yeah, he'll actually it'll look like he has a mohawk here in a few months. Right, Edward? Yeah, he loves Hetty and Hetty loves him. And he's learning how to use his tail. That's been kind of neat too. Which macaques, long-tail macaques really only use it for balance, really. That's about it. Yeah, it is cute. His little bow spot. His little reverse mohawk he's got going. Say it's a reverse mohawk now, but when I get bigger, it'll be an actual mohawk. Yeah. Yeah. Looks punk rock. I gotta go finish putting my face on. All right, Kate. We'll see you later. Have a good day. Yeah, I love his ears. I love his little ears. What's up with Noob? What are you talking about? Rest in peace, Noob. I know some of that, but I haven't seen. Have I even seen Noob this morning? Okay, I don't remember. What? What? What are you doing, little boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? That pretty little boy. And he's getting more and more active every day. And you get to. I've got to watch that video. I haven't even got to watch it yet, but I did see some of what was going on with that. But yeah, his personality is showing more and more every day. And that's pretty cool. What is it? You want your blanket? Because somebody acting like they sleepies. You want your blanket? Come on. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? And he is starting to crawl up my leg. When I put him down on the floor, he is starting to crawl up my leg a little bit. So he's learning. Yeah, I knew y'all did that head work. Hey, Vulture Tears. Oh, you gonna get my ear? Pull my hair. Oh, you gonna go sleep like that? That how we gonna go sleep today? We're gonna go sleep on my shoulder. Oh, oh, look at that sweet boy. Old and grumpy and ready to fuck everything in the garret, right? All right, I am going to jump off here and I think I'm gonna lay down since he's laying down. He's getting sleepy, so I think I'm gonna lay down with him. Maybe. What? What you doing? But I appreciate everybody coming in. I hope everyone has a good day. And I hope a little monkey love brightened everybody's day a little bit. And I will see everybody later. Y'all have a good one.